It's the closing bell on Wall Street. Let's do a quick check of the markets here. A lot of enthusiasm. Look at that on the floor there today at the NYSE. And why not, given what we are seeing in terms of the activity in today's session? If you take a look at the major averages and where we closed out, big gains, almost 3% on the NASDAQ composite, 2.96% gain to 16,041, just shy of a record, but certainly heading in that direction. The S&P 500 up 2.1% on the day. The Dow up 1.2%, 456 points on the session. As we know, a lot of it having to do with the Nvidia effect here, as we saw it rise a lot, and then tech rise a considerable amount along with it on the day, Josh.
A record day on Wall Street, at least for the Dow and the S&P 500. Jared Blikre is here with a look back at today's action. Jared.
That's right, Josh. Throw the NASDAQ 100 in there as well, and you can see NASDAQ composite up 3%. Russell 2000, a little bit of a laggard, but I think investors will take the 0.8%. Meanwhile, the Dow up over 1%, and the S&P 500 about double that. Not surprisingly, tech is the #1 gainer today. In fact, the only outperformer. XLK up 3.25%. Then we have consumer discretionary and communication services in the #2 and 3 spots. Those are the mega cap sectors. So mega caps really pumping it today. Then we got financials. Financials is the second or third best sector going back to those October lows from last year. And industrials. Industrials hitting, I believe, another record high today, along with healthcare. So lots of records, lots of milestones being passed here. And let's dive into the NASDAQ 100 because that's where we see a lot of the mega cap action concentrated. Nvidia 16% day. I'll do the market cap calculations as for how much it gained today, but it's going to be north of 350 or 250 billion. And actually, let's do this. Let's check into the market cap right now. Shy of $2 trillion. And in fact, because we just got the updated share count this morning, 2.5 billion shares. We know that price is going to be $800. So whenever we, whenever we hit 800, that's going to be the 2 trillion milestone for Nvidia. And then let's take a look at the leadership as well. And not a whole lot of red there. Let's take a look at the percentages. There we go. SOX, that is an chip ETF. Not surprisingly, that is up 5% today. New York FANG, that includes a lot of these high flyers. That's up almost 5%. Momentum trade. We got the NASDAQ 100, software, U.S. internet, disruption, and I haven't looked at crypto all day. Let's take a brief look at Bitcoin. It was around 52,000 yesterday, around 52,000 today, so not a whole lot of movement there, but still lots of excitement. You can see Ethereum up over 3% over the trailing 24 hours. And now let's get a final tally on the Dow, where we got Microsoft and Apple in the green. Salesforce up 3.5%. JP Morgan, I believe that's another record high, along with Visa. Each of those up over 1%, guys.
Jared, I have an updated number for you on the market cap increase for Nvidia.
Please.
$277 billion. Didn't you have your full screen there?
Yeah,
your chart of two. There's the big red number, 277. So record value being added to a stock's market cap in a single day.
Thank you.
It's a big number. All right. Thanks so much, Jared. Appreciate it.